Beloved sons and daughters of God, as you know, I am your listening angel, listening to the heart and the heartbeat, listening to the pain, the sorrow, listening, beloved, to your contemplations of the infinite. Untold legions in my bands now move throughout the earth with a task that is not enviable. That task assigned to us by God is not to listen to the hearts of the good people, but to listen to the minds and the hearts of the seed of the wicked one. So we move as the keeper of the scrolls moves throughout the earth. He and his angels must take note of where is the standing of this one or that one. In a sense, we are for this purpose aligned with K17 and Lanello. You may see us wearing beautiful emerald robes of several shades, denoting that we come for the healing of the earth, but we also come for the judgment by truth, which is also an emerald green. Thus we report back to our hierarchs, and we do so on a daily basis, that we might take the temperature of the minds of the world and know the direction of every soul. This is a time of the harvest and of reaping. This is the time of fulfillment. This is the time to accelerate unto the victory and the ascension. And yes, this is the time to remain in the earth, to follow the path of the Bodhisattva, if that is your calling. So I shall not burden you any more than I must do in order to make plain the reason for my coming. The assessment of the thoughts and feelings of every individual on earth and those who are out of the body, having made the transition, who will return again. This is put into the computer of the mind of God, and then we assess the human race as a whole. We assess the light bearers as a whole, whatever their religious background. We assess those of highest attainment who are surely nearing their ascension at the conclusion of this life. Understanding what are the relative weights of karma of those who have the greatest karma and those who have the least. This is what we are called upon to do. We not only, therefore, read the thoughts of people, but we also read what is the condition of their psychology, what is the condition of their upbringing. Could and would they do better had they had a better offering from parents and teachers? Many souls are burdened in these days, beloved, because they have not had the fullness of what they have thought that they should receive. Yet they do not understand the law of karma. They do not understand that they are reaping what they have sown, and where they have neglected the children or those of any level, so they must come back and experience what that neglect feels like. When all of these elements are put together, we shall have an assessment of what is the fruit of the age of Pisces, and what can we do on behalf of those who, if they had the training you can give them, the understanding, the teaching, the love, how they might prosper, how they might indeed go into higher dimensions and find themselves finally at the level of the etheric octave, even if it is just the first grade. Seeing this, beloved, places a great weight upon our hearts, but we are angels, and we may also process this weight. I advise you also to process the weight of the world and not let it sit upon your chakras. Nor should you let sorrow assail you, for always remember that joy does come in the morning. The joy of the sun of Helios and Vesta, the joy of the risen Christ who comes to greet you, who shows you his side, his hands, his feet, and says, "Lo, I am that I am. Lo, I am that eternal one." The quality of life on earth will determine the quality of the next dispensation. That quality of life, beloved, must be improved now. For if we are to bring in to the new age those who have brought with them the untransmuted baggage, that age will be weighted down before there is anyone to place their footprints on the highway that takes one all the way through Aquarius. So understand this. There is a profound necessity for transmutation now, and when you give the violet flame, it should be with a great cause of rejoicing, that you can do something about it, that your fiats go forth, and that you are mitigating world weight as you go. I ask you then to sing with me a lullaby as I sing this lullaby to the hearts of all people, no matter how light or how dark. For we, the angels, hold the immaculate concept for all, and we pray that by our ministrations, many souls will finally let go of darkness and enter light and never look back. And may these very souls be the example to those throughout the world who have dallied in darkness and now have a final opportunity to come home. Sing then with me the lullaby. Number 309.